Infinity Studio, focusing on creating high-end IP derivatives brands in China, has made a name for itself in recent years, and is already one of the biggest names in Chinese collectible figure market. I first started following them because they made a bunch of life-size busts based on DC characters, and I really loved them. So this time I asked a buddy of mine to help me get this life-size Jason Momoa Aquaman bust, which is cost $3,749. I made this unboxing video for you guys, so please enjoy. Aquaman's first cinematic appearance was in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. However, in that film he was half naked, but in Justice League he puts out a set of green armor.
Just like a bat. I dig it.
Which is where this bust is based on. As we all know, regarding creating the image of Aquaman, the films and comic books took very different approaches. Since its debut in 1941, Aquaman has had a richer image than the other members of the Justice League. And the contrast is huge, but you can still find reference of Jason's rough, bulky man with black hair and beard look in the comics. And Aquaman has always been made fun of in pop culture.
Oh boy, the invisible jet!
Let's go, buddy!
I'm coming! Ow! Ow!
But undoubtedly, in many people's impression, Aquaman has always been this blonde-haired, blue-eyed, gentle guy image. So the new image in the film was definitely groundbreaking, and still was quickly accepted by the audience. And this is also reflected in the later comics. Not only the long hair, beard, but also the tattoos. Also, at the point I thought Jason just took Patrick Wilson's script by mistake, you know. Well, anyways, this bust came in 4 big buses and a small one, and they are freaking huge. There is no way you could carry this by yourself. I called my buddies to help me carry this, and the security guys thought we bought 2 air conditionings. Unlike toys or collectible figures, they don't have to consider articulation. The most important thing is to reproduce every detail perfectly. And the difficulty factor of sculpting a face of a real man is even more difficult. Even if the eye or facial expression deviates slightly, the quality of the final product will be greatly reduced. The look of the statue is basically determined by the upper half of the face, and the most important part of the upper half of the face is the eyes and eyebrows. And the shade of eyebrows on this one is near perfect. Aquaman's pupil color is also 100% restored. A light sea-light pale blue with a ring of pale gold mixed in between. It looks amazing, almost indistinguishable from the real eye up close. And surrounding eyelashes are also very beautiful. And by the way, in addition to recreating Jason's broken eyebrow, the scars above and below his left eye and the moles at the corner of his eyes are all very well done. And even every pore and purity on his skin is very realistic. If you look even closer, you can find different layers of colors on his facial skin with some reddish parts here and there, which is very authentic to the movie. Because his character lives by the sea all the time in the wind and the sun. The ears are also impeccably contoured, and there is a clearly visible tattoo from behind the ear to the neck with full detail. So let's talk about the hair. Aquaman's hair was already very dense, and the beard is even more massive, and all of this was implanted by hand, one by one, using the higher temperature wire implant technique with over 100,000 in total. The hair color is very rich. Take a closer look, you will find thick black, light gray, light gold, and the other colors. The transition between different colors is very natural, with no obvious gap, and hair felt dry, and the hair buffle had been fixed by hairspray when wind started blowing. It kinda reminds me of this Chinese actor Elvis Su.
我全都要。了解。
For painting and sculpture, the hand is definitely one of the most difficult parts to depict. Fortunately, Infinity Studio has also achieved impeccable portrayal of the hand. The shape is very accurate. When touching the joints, it feels like touching real bones, nerves, and blood flowing underneath the skin. Skin marks and hairs are also very well done here. And the most impressive part is, they even created fingerprints and palm prints. Then let's check out the trident in the hand. It's made of solid polystone and is very heavy, full of weight, with some wall damage paint, and it perfectly matches this Atlantis style base, which is very awesome. And last, let's talk about the armor. I heard the designer took many trips to New York to study the actual suit from the movie, using a variety of material combined. Its texture is almost identical to actual metal. There are many different blocks on the armor and are all nicely painted, and the bronze oxidation marks on the green triangular texture of the surface, and the wall damage scratches on the fins behind the elbows are wonderfully done. And I've said many good things about this bust, but there are also a few shortcomings. For example, the black paints on the top of his shoulder armor is a little rough, and there are very obvious bubble-shaped bulges. I'm not sure this is only happening on my bust. And there is this yellow plank on the back, which is an actual plank. It looks rather perfunctory here. However, given that the hair, face, and the body are all very well done, this small mistake can be ignored. So I was thinking, what if the armor of this bust is removable and all the tattoos on his body are restored? Wouldn't that be awesome? But the price is definitely going to be double or even triple. Actually, beside Aquaman, DC's Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman have all been announced already, and I can't wait to check those up. Anyways, that's it for today's video. My name is BA, and I'll see you in my next video.